able to get shots at the rim, and that is how they got back into not just the game, but took the lead.
Here is Hachimura, and LeBron and Podziemski is defending. You see the size difference. Shot clock is down to 6 for James. Easy.
That was easy money. Looking in the middle of the court, seeing if the double team was going to come from that direction, but he gave himself enough space on the baseline to spin move, soft touch off the glass, and a second turnover by the Warriors early here in the third quarter.
Intercepted by Kennard. Steve Kerr told him, wide open, LaRavia 3. Rattles it home. And a quick timeout taken by Kerr. He said, is it 9? They've led by 9 before. Podziemski just starting the second half. Weaves, snakes, drives, scores.
And Steve Kerr frustrated at the start of this third quarter with his team's performance offensively. Two quick turnovers, had a little talk, came back out. Podziemski able to finally see the ball go through the net.
Terrific Lakers shooting tonight, 57%. Kennard and the driving Ayton gets it to go. So Golden State had more offensive rebounds, more second chance points, more points off turnovers, more points in the paint, yet the Lakers shooting has been so high that has negated any kind of statistical element that Golden State's put together as Ayton tries to close the door on Melton. And another turnover by the Warriors.
Yeah, these are unforced turnovers, kind of what we saw from the Lakers in that second quarter.
He said, I know we've lost the league's leading scorer. I know we've lost Austin Reeves, the second best scorer on our team, and a top 25 scorer in the league. He said, but DeMarcus Smart in his 9th consecutive missed game tonight, here's a 3 by Spencer. But it's the 9th consecutive game missed by Marcus Smart for the Lakers.
Well, where it is because he's your primary second ball handler decision maker. In a game like tonight, he would be your primary ball handler at the point guard position. So you kind of take for granted what Marcus Smart brings to the table. You know the defensive side, but as important as a decision maker and ball handler.
LaRavia 3. I think JJ said it was a compounding effect of Smart, his absence, because he's the quarterback of the defense. He clearly runs our offense, does all those things, and to your point, missing him for 9 consecutive games is all a part of this kind of adjustment, the turbulence the Lakers are in right now.
Well, your offense is going to operate a lot differently.
Another turnover.
Yeah, and you see it, speaking of which, Luke Kennard tried to make it the opposite way up through the nets.
LeBron's got it now, so they control. Look at the pass. Look at the drive. The rejection by Williams. What a pass by LeBron. Now that.
Together, as soon as Ayton crossed half court and Draymond Green half-heartedly came in between the double team.
ESPN Sunday, final day of the regular season. It'll be Boston hosting Orlando. Denver will be in San Antonio. And for more on these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app.
Talking about being a long year. Who would have thought? Beautiful ball movement that time by the Warriors. Williams, can you pay it off? No, good defense by LaRavia. But how about this? Who would have thought 6 seconds left on the shot clock are meaningful ones?
And they trade Trae Young.
That's right.
I mean, think about what that Atlanta team has gone through. Green was driving on the quick pass, and that was due to a Laker defensive 3 before this. Free throw here by Green. The boys are back on Prime Video.
Kevin, to put a cap on that Atlanta thing, think about this. Charlotte, Philly, Orlando, teams that kind of figure would be in front of Atlanta. They thought this year, now they're at 6th position, 6th place, heading into playoffs.
Pump fake James, 3 on the way. It's picked up by DeAnthony Melton. Green on top. Podziemski on the side. Kennard will defend. James the board. He's got 4. LeBron tonight, 20 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. And looks terrific.
No, he doesn't.
Against Green, how about this? Shot clock at 3. Kennard gonna have to fight. He does. And tap back up and in, and I think it was
anyway, but yeah, let it be known to the official scorekeeper, it was me.
I got a good feed. Green inside. It will be in the plane. Not by design, but just the way that things have fallen. They won 48 games last year. They were number 7 in the play-in, and this year they're number 10.
Well, think about that. You know, 3 of the last, I mean, they've been in 4 times, so 3 of the last 4 years. It's just a different climate. Look at 8 can do that. But that's the part that teases you, then frustrates you when it doesn't happen on a consistent basis.
Podziemski 3 over James. Ayton, the former #1 overall pick in the NBA draft 4 years ago out of Arizona. Now in his 8th season, he then went to Portland, and now he's a Laker. LeBron in the smaller. Now they double him with Green. Peyton was there. Ayton with the spinner.
But you can eat all day with that because LeBron is going to draw attention. Whether you go for a full double team or not, there's going to be gaps and spaces within the defense. And Ayton, you just got to find them, especially in that painted area.
Arabia controlled the ball, then was poked up.
DeAndre Ayton right there in the middle of the court.
Kennard throws it away. And Spencer will drive, and LeBron knocks it away, and then Peyton will follow.
And LeBron hurt his hand. Yep.
I have 9 guys who will fight, and those were the words coming out of J.J. Redick. In Podziemski, pushed by Laravia. Foul called on Jake, and Podziemski to the line with code FL BOGO.
I like the emphasis on it. Think about it. Podziemski plays every game. That used to be a badge of honor. You know, to go through the gauntlet of the season, to play 70-plus games, close to 82. To get to 82, that was like a medal of honor. Now it's like, let me just finish the season healthy.
Yep. Hachimura 3. Podziemski's got the rebound. Tough thing to do now, especially in the league now. I mean, we know that it's never been faster, more quick twitch.
That's what it is, and people don't understand. It's the pace, yes, but it's the movements, how you guard people when you're running side to side. Those things do wear on your body a lot differently than just running up and down the court like fast break sides. It's much more nuanced than that.
Ronnie James could not get the 3. Bassett collected the rebound, and he's done a pretty good job. He's got 10. And here comes Seth Curry. Spencer, Bassey, and Curry. Spencer, right at Northwestern, terrific athlete in a couple different sports. Made undrafted, yeah.
Lacrosse.
He was incredible. Yeah. #1 player in the country.
That's right. Got a heck of a mustache, too. Stick around the edges, right. Keep that possession alive, and Hachimura timed it, paid it off with that mid-range jump shot.
Ayton holding his ground on Podziemski. They switch. Now they got Spencer with the ball. Shot clock at 2. Lost it inside. Another turnover. Ahead it goes. Vanderbilt slicing. Euro step down. Timeout. Golden State.
No rotation to cut off the drive, and the old young fella right there able to get it in off the glass.
Boy. Surrounded by white jerseys. He's still got it to go. They go inside to Bassett. Another turnover. Vanderbilt heaves at the length of the floor in too long. It is there. There's Seth Curry. Charles Bassey. Laravia's on Curry, and Curry puts up a 3, and LeBron's got the rebound. A look away to Laravia at the other end, and he hammers it home.
Poor transition defense. The shot came up by Curry on this right side. The opposite wing is supposed to get back. That was non-existent. Another easy transition layup for the Lakers.
Off balance, contorting a shot. Williams can't get it. LeBron on the break, 3-on-2, to the hole. James. LeBron's got the 4 points. Lead the Lakers and an assist here in the 4th. Leons and Kennard defending. The cutting Bassey, the pickpocket by Laravia, the lead to LeBron, the takeoff, and the jam! Oh, James hammers it home on the break. And he's got 8 points in the 4th quarter alone. 8 of his 26 here as he tries to make a statement for the Lakers. Bassey and a twirling move on that baseline.
And Golden State finally able to get shot on goal by getting Bassey a clean pass inside and not a turnover that has benefited the Lakers this quarter.
It's Kennard. Whittling his way inside for 2 with a nice reverse. Kennard with 9. He's only taken 1 3, and he's got the best 3-point shooting percentage in the NBA, but he's now the ball handler, and so it's a different role for him. Leons slapped away by LeBron, who's got the steal. We know that James has now the all-time most wins in the regular and postseason combined. Laravia, 3, bullseye. And the Lakers have started the 4th quarter 6 of 6.
But the poor decision-making for Golden State has definitely affected their defense because it's been porous into the 3rd, the 2nd, and in the 4th. And the Lakers just getting any and everything.
Creating that belief again is our target. Can we believe? Well, tonight, they're showing a lot. Here's Cryer. And he goes down.
Uh-oh.
Two players.
He came down on it. It looks like that right ankle.
Shot outside, good. Nick Smith.
And last few moments from this very powerful, defining basketball player.
Leons gets it in. Lakers now 16-6 in this fourth quarter over Golden State. James has scored or assisted on 13 of LA's 16 points in this quarter. Kennard, three, boom! And that's his first three tonight, and only the second three he's attempted.
But they didn't need a lot, just because they were able to get points in the paint. 44. So now the three ball is like a dessert item.
Williams got the miss. It's loose. James vacuums it in. The lead to Kennard. Another assist for LeBron James.
And the transition defense for Golden State has been compromised by turnovers and guys just not getting back to protect the rim.
That's a three. James rebound. J.J. Redick told us, with the great performance LeBron showed in Dallas the other night, that is the blueprint for us. He's got to be like that, poked away by Leons. James now, he's going now you poke the bear. And it's out to Smith, and his three is down the hatch.
Well, just keep in mind, too, talking to J.J. Redick, it wasn't like you said, okay, we know LeBron James, if we get him in a 7-game series for 7 games, he's going to have 30 and 15, and Leons goes in. That wasn't it. It was his impact on how he impacted the game all around. The scoring was an added incentive, but just his energy offensively, defensively, and passing the ball is what he was really talking about.
Nice pass by Laravia in midair, and the miss, and it's the Warriors the other way with the whistle. 6-0, four-time MVP, 41-year-old, Mount Rushmore type player in this league. Here's Bassett. It's Curry, fake, sets, shot clock at 3, Leons. Curry dancing with Kennard.
I tell you what, going on a stretch of this, how important this game is. Okay, ideally, the Lakers would love to be in fourth position. Why? Because you have home court advantage throughout the first round. Now they'll be matched up whether it's 4 or 5. A long shot by Nick Smith Jr. Yeah, that's healthy. The confidence has formulated from with J.J. Redick against a team they've been successful against.
That's off the glass. And put down by Williams.
But it's not the same when you don't have some guy named Luka Doncic in the lineup.
He was aiming in on another scoring title. Here's Kennard.
Yep.
Here's Hachimura. It's Bassey with the rebound. 2 months ago, this Warrior team, 4 games over 500. Now they're 5 games under 500. The last 2 months, they've gone 8 and 17. Williams, the crossover, the feed, Bassey on the doorstep. Rebound, Kennard. And they got a game tomorrow night in Sacramento. Nick Smith. Timeout taken, Lakers. Teams.
Well, the same applies to him, Kevin, as far as greatness and taking it for granted.
Nick Smith.
Hey, they're getting his work in. But with Steph, he's changed the game. Okay, dynamics of what we see now in NBA and college, high school. It's such a joy to watch over the years and be a part of that. Phenomenal.
Spencer got that. Smith outside. He's had 3 consecutive threes, and that's where that was a heat check.
That was a heat check. Well, the question is, too, is this with the organization. I'm sure they've had this with the Lakers. If it's going to be, and it is, Luka's team, can that be the case with LeBron James still on the roster, truly? Despite maybe his role being peeled back a little bit, but him still being on the roster, how does that inhibit really you handing over the torch totally to Luka?
It's outside, and the shot by Curry, no. Leon's the backpedaling rebound, hits the deck, got it.
Yeah, but the problem is those turnovers, live ball turnovers, compromise the defense.
Yep.
That has to be taken care of first and foremost.
Bonnie James in the corner. Tinney. Rebound by Spencer. Lakers are going to go to 51 and 29. They're going to end their 3-game losing streak. And they'll have won their 3rd game in 4 against the Warriors this season. And on the road, they're going to get the 25th win. Williams, he's got 17. Nice night tonight for Nate Williams. 13th game he's played in this season, signed in February in a two-way contract. A lot of G League time. And Bronny James, 3. Bronny James tonight, off the bench. 10 points, 2 threes, 3 assists. And the Lakers will get the win here in San Francisco. Lakers get the victory. Tomorrow in Sacramento, they say, will be the dress rehearsal.